and you're complaining that the government are not doing anything. What are you doing to help yourself? You're watching TikTok videos and you want your life to be better. No matter how hard things get in Nigeria, people are still spending money. They will cry you, they are still spending money. You should not be joining them complaining about the price of yam online, because even if you complain, the price will not go down. What you should do is, that thing people are still spending money on, go and find out whatever it is they are still spending money on. Can't you be the one offering that thing to them?
This is the fourth episode of the interview series with the founder of VTS Africa, Mr. Olakehinde Haneef.
It's a pleasure to be here once more.
The pleasure is all mine. Today, we want to look at the parent aspect of things. So my first question for you today is, what role do you think parents should play in the child's skill development journey?
Parents, your involvement in your child's skill development does not end at secondary school. In fact, it becomes more critical in the university. And this is one of the reasons why students graduate with just theoretical knowledge, but they don't have any practical abilities. Parents need to understand that we are now in a digital economy era where digital skills, digital products and services are hotcakes. So this is an advice to parents. Get your kids, get your children to learn relevant skills in our current digital economy. They're going to have the theoretical knowledge, and then they're going to have the practical know-how, and they can put themselves forward for better opportunities.
Some really good points there, but I think the viewers want you to further expatiate on that.
Smart parents are giving their children a 2-year opportunity ahead of their peers. They get their kids to learn relevant skills in the digital economy right from probably their second year in the university. This gives their world 2-year advantage of portfolio development and industry connections that a child that does not have any of this will start to find after he graduates, with zero experience, with zero portfolio development, zero industry connections. Now, if these two persons are to look for opportunities to monetize their knowledge, who do you think will have a better advantage? Between a child who has portfolio development, a child who has industry connections, a child who has the technical know-how, and someone who is just starting from zero. He thinks the theoretical aspects he has learned in the school is what is going to apply in the field of work. Obviously, the first option is going to have more opportunities than the second option. Parents, as much as possible, as you are paying for their school fees, you don't stop there.
You've been giving really good points, but do you think the parents will agree with this?
Some parents are stubborn. Your child's university degree is rapidly losing its value in the job market. It's not an opinion, it's a market reality, and it's in the news. What matters is that your child's degree be accompanied by knowledge on practical applications of what they are learning in that university. They are learning the theories, they are not learning the practicals. In some cases, they are learning the outdated versions of the practical. You need to put your kids through a system where they gain an advantage, a cutting edge over their peers. At the end of the day, when they graduate, there's definitely going to be competition in this job market.
Regarding the influence of social media on students,
social media is making some students poor. Complaining about the government, right? But how have you spent your own money and attention in the past 30 days? How have you spent your money and attention in the past 60 days? How have you spent your money and attention in the past 90 days? You've been irresponsible, you've been watching TikTok and Instagram, whiling away your life. Discipline yourself, sit your butt down. The country is already worse. Things are spoiled. Discipline yourself, sit your butt down and master a craft. From it, you build something that can attract you money. You don't have time to waste. You can't keep suffering. Stop wasting time on social media. Once you see that someone has liked your post, your brain pops up, and by the time you check that post, before you know it, you spend 3 hours, you spend 4 hours, you spend 7 hours on that social media platform scrolling, and you're complaining that the government are not doing anything. What are you doing to help yourself? You're watching TikTok videos and you want your life to be better. It can't work that way. No matter how hard things get in Nigeria, people are still spending money. They will cry you, they are still spending money. You should not be joining them complaining about the price of yam online, because even if you complain, the price will not go down. What you should do is, that thing people are still spending money on, go and find out whatever it is they are still spending money on. Can't you be the one offering that thing to them? That's why you need to discipline yourself. Sit down for a period of time. Make your research. What are people spending money on? Now, what is that thing that you can offer them based on what they are spending money on? Master it very well. You put all your eggs in order, everything together, and you offer that thing, because people are still spending money on it despite the way things are hard in the country, and you are offering this as well in maybe the best form possible. People will still pay you despite the way things are hard in the country. Get to work, sit down and do things.